Now, other things we do need to predict, and we did kind of talk about it before the season started. Going into last month, guys are still up for the awards. As we get closer to the end of the year, we kind of know who's going to win what. And even now, some of the awards we kind of know. So let's start it off quick. NL MVP. I said Acuna before the year. I think Acuna still wins it. Ben, you said Lindor. Dylan, you said Mookie. And John, you said Trey Turner. Do you guys have any new picks you might want to change him out with?
I'm going with Acuna.
If I was to bet on it, I'd go Acuna. But here's what I'll say: I'll defend my pick of Mookie Betts and just say that he still has a shot.
So
Well, he's now the new favorite.
Well,
He's
so
the favorite as of today.
who do you want to go
okay.
on record as saying right now?
I mean, I'll roll with Mookie. I picked him at the start. I'll pick him again. But 7.4 WAR.
Yeah,
Dude's got
Mookie's a
35 homers,
fantastic pick.
93 ribs. I mean, Mookie's just an absolute beast, and I picked him at the start of the season. But
It's a three-player race for this. We said Acuna, we said Mookie, Freddie Freeman being the other one. And I feel like those are the only three that have a chance.
I mean, Olson's also in the running too. He's
John?
out there.
I think I'm going to change mine from Turner. Gotta go Acuna.
Smart man.
Gotta go Acuna. No, Phillies fans waited too long to give him that standing ovation.
Yeah.
They screwed up my pick.
AL MVP, you all three said Otani. I'm assuming you're keeping it at Otani. I said Yordan Alvarez. Yordan let me down. I'm switching to Otani. Now, AL Cy Young, Ben, you said Manoa. Dylan, you said Cole.
My preseason picks were terrible.
John, you said Otani. I said Shane McClanahan. I'm changing mine to Luis Castillo to win the Cy Young. What about you guys?
I'm going to Cole.
yeah, I mean, I picked Cole at the start. Cole's a Yankee. It's the only bright spot on our season aside from Aaron Judge once he got back. So I'm going to keep it at Cole.
John?
I'm going to have to switch off Otani and go to Cole too.
Coltrane, love it. NL Cy Young, I said Sandy Alcantara. Ben, you said Max Scherzer. Dylan, you did Strider. John, you did Burns. I'm switching mine to Blake Snell. What about you guys?
Well, you guys, anybody listening to this would not believe that in our fantasy baseball league, I'm the one with the 7-2 record or 17-2 record after listening to who I thought was going to win all these awards preseason. I'm switching to Zach Gallen. I think that a lot of times you see the Cy Young go to a pitcher who's on one of those weaker teams when they have a really good season. And not that Arizona's a weaker team, but I don't think they're going to be a playoff team. I think the nod they're going to get is going to be Zach Gallen winning the Cy Young.
Yeah, I think I would switch to Blake Snell. Strider definitely still has a shot with all those strikeouts, but Blake Snell's just been on another level this year.
I want to switch to Zach Gallen also. I got to agree with Ben on that. I mean, Corbin Burns is still in the mix, but I think Zach Gallen's going to ultimately win it.
Now let's go to our World Series picks because we done messed up. Ben, you did the Mets over the Yankees. Dylan, you did the Yankees over the Braves. John, Philly over the Yankees. And then I had Seattle over San Diego. Now, with the way things are, I'm going to rock with Seattle still, and I'm having Seattle knock out the Braves in the World Series. Do you guys have an updated matchup you think is going to happen?
I think we're going to see an American League West team as well, Corey. I don't think it's going to be Seattle, though. I think Houston gets back. I think it's going to be Houston, Atlanta, a rematch. This time, Houston takes it.
Wow, that's
I know you guys did not.
Worst
You
thing
guys
that we
did not
could
want to hear that.
But if history shows when Ben predicts something, the opposite happens.
Houston's not even making the
Houston's
playoffs now,
getting
right?
bounced in the first round.
Not even making it.
I'm gonna switch off the Braves train because I'd imagine that unless John goes with his Phillies, he's going there too. I'm taking the Dodgers to win the World Series over the Mariners. I think the Dodgers finally beat all those fake season allegations and get one done.
I'm going to keep my winner as the Phillies. I'm riding that. I'm going to ride the Philly train all through the playoffs here, but I'm going to swap the Yankees out for the Orioles.
John's a real fan. Rocking the Phillies.
Yeah, listen. If the Yankees had a shot, I'd be right there with them.
Now, National League Rookie of the Year. I said Francisco Alvarez. I'm going now Corbin Carroll. Ben, John, you both went Corbin Carroll before the year. Dylan, you went Kodai Senga. Are you guys sticking or changing?
I'm sticking with Corbin Carroll.
I'm sticking to.
So pulling back the fourth wall here, I'm not really sure how to compare Kodai Senga seasons to Corbin Carroll, so I'm glad I'm not the award picker. I feel like Carroll's got the edge, but I don't want to switch off the guy. I'm gonna keep my pick.
Well,
with
Senga,
Kodai
Senga is still in the running. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure he's
yeah.
still
Yeah,
top
he's
five
still
in the
there.
odds.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
there.
he's good. I just, it's probably going to be Carroll, but I picked Senga, so let's just hope that he has like a no-hitter or something in September.
Next up,
The
AL
ghost.
Rookie of the Year. I picked Tristan Cassis. Ben, you went Anthony Volpe. John, Dylan, you both went Gunnar Henderson. I'm switching to Henderson. What about you guys?
I'm
Same.
also switching to Henderson.
I'm sticking with Henderson.
Yep.
Just a phenomenal year.
Yeah, he's
NL
been
Manager
unreal.
of the Year. I said Bob Melvin. John, you said Bob Melvin. Dylan, you said Bob Melvin. Ben, you said Brian Snitker. Obviously, Bob Melvin of the Padres, Snitker of the Braves. I'm changing mine to Torey Luvolo of the Diamondbacks. Whether they make it or not, I think that what he's done with this team is phenomenal, and he should be rewarded with it.
See, now I'm gonna just throw another name out there, although I think Snicker is still a great pick for this award. I think David Ross definitely deserves some recognition for what he has done in Chicago and resurrecting a team that had no expectations and a team that had some players and getting the most out of guys like Marcus Stroman. I know he's hurt now, but bringing Cody Bellinger back to life. Like things like that are fantastic for baseball. It's great for Chicago. And honestly, it's great for Major League Baseball when the Cubs are good. I don't know about you guys, but I love watching baseball games in Wrigley Field, whether it's on TV. I've been lucky enough to go there multiple times in person. It's always a great time, no matter what the score of the game is. There's just something about good baseball in Wrigley Field, especially when the games are good. There's nothing like it.
I'm
Yeah,
agreeing with Ben here. David Ross. I mean,
I'm switching
no-
to Snitker.
Dylan with the basic pick here. Now we go to the American League. Before the year, I said Scott Service of Seattle. Ben, Dylan, you guys said Aaron Boone. John, you went Brandon Hyde. What are you guys doing? I'm switching actually to Brandon Hyde of Baltimore, even though I think Service could really win it.
Yeah, I think Service, especially the way that he has brought the team back, is impressive. But what Baltimore has done the entire season is more impressive, especially with a team that even though they showed they were able to do it in the second half last year, no one believed they could do it for a full season this year.
Yeah, unless for some reason John switches, we're clean sweeping here on Brandon Hyde.
Nah, I believe the Orioles were going to do this the whole year.
John knows ball, as the
I
kids
know
would say.